Hello, welcome back to Otter Pop. Today's Monday, so that means Movie Mondays. And this is the 13th episode of it, so we're going over the HBO Max original movie called Mortal Kombat. So this is based off a 1990s game, pretty much from on of a game that I am a huge fan of. I love the game, and so seeing that they're making a reboot of this, well, a reboot of a past direction of them trying to make a movie out of this, which completely flopped, but still looked back as a silly kind of thing to watch just for the ridiculousness of. It's great to see that happening, and it's great to see them kind of lean into the direction of applying like live action live action movies for games due to the fact that we have great technology to this day. This movie, I have to say, was interesting. It was good. I think I liked it. I love the fighting. The fighting scenes were amazing. The characters, some of the characters I really liked, and I felt like some other characters kind of just were kind of there in a weird way. Like everybody else has been saying, I didn't really feel like Cole Young, which is the main character of this movie, was needed to be there. He's supposed to be some MMA fighter that's supposed to like unite all the fighters together so that they could fight against the Outworld champions. But I felt like he wasn't really needed. I felt like we could have easily leaned into more Sonia and Jack's direction. But all in all, with that said, I think the idea of what they're trying to do with him was pretty interesting. So I wanted to point out some things I liked. I'll point out the good things first. So the good things is that they had a good Sonia Blade. I felt like it worked really well. I felt like she worked really well. She's not American. She's played by Jessica McNamee. She is Australian, but I do like the idea that it still worked out. She looks like Sonia Blade. Jax did a good job. The person that played Jax, Makad Brooks, hopefully I pronounced that right. I seen him in Supergirl, and so seeing him in a mustache is the look. I think that elevated his look in so many other ways I didn't think would ever happen. I think that he might want to. If I had some type of suggestion in his direction, I would definitely love to see him kind of lean into that direction, just in general as an actor, because I think he looked really good. Kano, Josh Lawson playing Kano, amazing. I've seen this guy in multiple Australian movies and shows, and funny things too, like The Little Death. He did a great job. I honestly felt like he kind of stole the show due to the fact that he's supposed to be like the comical relief, but he's also a bad guy. I felt like they really worked him perfectly for what he's supposed to be. I will say there was some cheesy parts that they made him kind of have some kind of like references, kind of jokes that or insults they would throw at different people. I felt like some of them fit and some of them were just like, this is trying a bit hard. Other than that, I think he did a great job. Who else I was really into? Hiroyuki. Oh my god, I think he did a great job. I've seen him in so many things too, and I think that it's one of those things where just like, when you see Juliana Moore, and you're like, oh yeah, she's gonna kill this role. Whatever role she's doing, she's gonna kill it. Same thing with Hiro. I feel like he killed it. I feel like he killed it as Hanzo, as Scorpion. I feel like he did a great job. The person that played Bihan, aka Sub-Zero, these are a lot of like words a lot of names I may not do right, but please forgive me in this. Joe Taslim. I really love him. I think he was very great. He was intimidating. He had this whole kind of thing, like as Scorpio, he looked intimidating. Scorpion. As Sub-Zero, he looked intimidating. Outside of Sub-Zero, he looked intimidating because he just had that just intense, piercing eyes, and that smile, that smirk, is just like, I'm definitely like loving this torture kind of direction. I felt like it was perfect and I felt like I felt worried when I saw him, and like when I saw he was in the space, I was like, oh shit's going down. But I felt like with other people like Shang Tsung, I didn't feel like he didn't really feel as threatening. I felt like when you saw him, you're like, okay, cool, like it's another guy that's just as powerful as Raiden, I guess. But I felt like they didn't have that. He didn't have that same type of scariness. Same with Melina. I feel like Melina was good. I love the fact that they switched it more to a more of a black actress. I feel like now I'm excited to see what Kantana is going to look like due to the fact that she's pretty much supposed to be twins with her, so it's probably going to be the same actress. But I think she did a good job. I wish they had more of her, like more kind of nastiness from her, because she's supposed to in the game she's nasty. Like she's eating things, she's a cannibal, so she's eating things, she's ripping things off her mouth, and her teeth are just intense. And I felt like in this one they were going that direction, but I felt like they could definitely take it further. I feel like that's the whole thing with this whole movie. I felt like they did a good job. It's enjoyable, it's fun, but I know you can just feel like I can know if you just went a little bit ahead, a little bit more, it would have just completely knocked it out of the park. I just felt there's just something missing that they needed to add more to, and I felt like Warner Bros. Warner Bros. Has enough money. Or maybe it was the whole idea that they didn't really had that much like trust that it was going to work out. So maybe this was like kind of like, what'd you guys think? In the next one, we'll give it more production and we'll give it more money if it works out. So hopefully that people kind of see this as like, yeah, I'll see a sequel, enough to where they're like, okay, cool, another one's coming. So I really hope that happens. What's a couple other things I want to talk about? I did like Kano. I did like the Kano was Australian, instead of British. Who else? That's the one thing I wanted to say is that I had a full-on crush on, Joe Toslin. I think he's really, really cute and is really, really hot. Who else I really liked in this? I want to give a shout out to David Field. I know I've seen him in a lot of Australian movies, so it's great to see him kind of pop in as a referee kind of thing. So it's great to see him. But yeah, all in all, this movie's good. The movie's decent. It's fun. It's exciting. I just felt like they can just a little more would have hit it just perfectly. But I'm also with that little more. I'm still excited to see if there's going to be a sequel, because I definitely would still watch a sequel. Like the production's definitely it's all there. It just needs more oomph, I guess. Leave a comment below, tell me what you thought. If you liked the movie, let me know. If you didn't, tell me why. And also, if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe button, and the notification bell too, so you get more of my videos as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next video.